Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Hill with Wednesday's literacy lesson. So we're going to be carrying on writing part of our non-chronological report this morning. So we've got our top sheet as normal. So we're writing a non-chronological report about keeping safe at sea. We're doing that for all the children in Key Stage 1. And the context is to help children to understand how to keep safe at the seaside. We're going to have capital letters, finger spaces, full stops, question marks. There will be headings and subheadings. We're going to use a range of conjunctions. We're going to have a label diagram in there, facts boxes, and question words. Right, let's move on. So I have got some more words here for you to do for our spelling practice. You can use pyramid writing, rainbow words, or you can do your silly sentence if you would like to. Now I've chosen some words which apply specifically to lighthouses today. So I've got protect, rocks, lighthouse, shine. Now this is a really tricky word to say. It's the Fresnel lens, which is the lens that magnifies the light within the lighthouse. I had great fun watching the Maddie and her lighthouse talk on the BBC Children's Channel. So yes, that's what that is. Okay, so you can pause the video here and have a go at practicing your spellings and do whichever way you would like to do. I've got the words here so I can reveal them all for you so that you can see them all. Oh, hang on, things have started to move. Dear, we didn't want them to move like that. Okay, maybe I can't, it's just not quite clicked to the right place for a second. Let's take all of the boxes away. Oh, and then I need to move myself. I am in the way. And we'll do the last one. Okay, now I'm going to hide them again, and then you can have a go at writing the words. Okay, so pause now and practice your spellings. Okay, so today we are going to be writing the second paragraph in our non-chronological report. Here is our success criteria, so capital letters, full stops, question marks, subheadings. We've done the introduction. We're going to do a label diagram at the end of the week. We might include some technical words. We're definitely going to do that if we use that word Fresnel lens in our writing today. And then conjunctions. So I've listed the conjunctions to support you at home. We've got and, but, so, because, if, whilst, and when, and a fact box. So these are the notes which I gathered when I was doing my research about lighthouses. And I did so much enjoy Maddie's programme. I watched it quite a few times, even though I was at home on my own to enjoy it. So these are my notes. It's got a lighthouse is a tall building with a light at the top. It has to be tall, otherwise the light isn't going to be seen. It protects ships from crashing into rocks and shallow water. It's by shining a light, and the light turns and is magnified with the Fresnel lens. There are different parts to a lighthouse. We did this when you've watched some of your topic curriculum lessons with Mrs. Davey. We've got lantern, gallery, service room, control room, and a living room. There are more than 60 lighthouses in the UK, from Lizard's Point in Cornwall to the Isle of Unst in Scotland, and they were originally built from wood. So I'm going to try and do it just like I did before. I'm going to move myself up to the top, and then I can have a go at writing on the board for you. So I'm just going to do a little test here to check that it works. So I need to start with my subheading, which is going to be lighthouses. So I've written that, and then I would take a ruler and underline, and then I'm going to start to write. So I'm going to start with a little bit of information about how many lighthouses we've got in the UK. So there are over 60 lighthouses located across the UK, full stop. Okay,
Then I'm going to think about how lighthouses have changed over time and what they were first built from. So when lighthouses were first built, they were, can you remember? They were made from wood. They were made from wood, full stop. Now they've changed and they're made from much stronger materials. So I'm going to have a sentence to say that. So now modern lighthouses are made from stronger materials such as concrete. Full stop, I've reached the end of my sentence. I'm going to explain a little bit about why they have to be tall, and I really want to try and include some of these conjunctions in my sentence. I want to include the conjunction so. So let me start to write my sentence. Lighthouses have to be tall so that they can be seen by ships in the distance. Full stop. Okay, and what do they do? A lighthouse helps to protect ships from running aground and from shallow waters. So I'm going to write a sentence explaining that. They protect ships from running aground on dangerous rocks and shallow waters, because shallow waters can be dangerous because a ship could get stuck. So I'm going to talk about this frame or lens next. I'm going to try and turn over. I think I've got another page ready to write on. That's great. So I'm going to use that technical word about the frame or lens and how that magnifies the light so it can be seen at a distance. The Fresnel lens around the light magnifies it. So magnifies means makes bigger, so that the light can be seen far in the distance. End of sentence. Okay, so now I'm going to think about a little bit of a question that I could ask, or just something to kind of keep people interested. I was so excited when I was listening to Maddie, because she said that lighthouses are painted in different colours and their beacons flash in different patterns so that you can identify them. So I'm going to finish with this sentence. Did you know, oops, pardon me, let's write that neatly. Did you know that lighthouses are painted in different colours and that their beacons, so that's the light at the top, flash in different patterns so that sailors can identify them. And we need a question mark. Okay, let's go back and read this and then check it in relation to our success criteria. I'm going to use my highlighters to see if we can find some conjunctions. So we've got our subheading starting with a capital letter. There are over 60 lighthouses located across the UK, full stop, capital. When lighthouses were first built, they were made from wood, full stop, capital letter. Now modern lighthouses are made from stronger materials such as concrete, full stop, capital. Lighthouses have to be tall, so there's my conjunction, that they can be seen by ships in the distance, full stop, capital letter. They protect ships from running aground on dangerous rocks, and there's my conjunction. Right, let's move, and shallow waters. I'll show you there's a full stop at the end. Let's move to the next page. The Fresnel lens around the lights magnifies it so that the lights can be seen far in the distance, full stop, capital letter. Did you know that lighthouses are painted in different colours, and conjunction, that their beacons flash in different patterns so that sailors can identify them, finishing with a question mark. Okay, right, I'll come and sit down again just for the final page. So let me move on to the next page. So your job today is going to be to write your second paragraph of your non-chronological report, which is all about lighthouses. So your challenge is to see if you can meet the success criteria, just like I've demonstrated in that little bit of writing that I've shown you. And I'd like you to make sure that you write your subheading lighthouses and underline it, and then have a go at writing your own paragraph with the information which you have gathered earlier on in the week. Challenge yourself to meet the success criteria and think about specifically about the conjunctions which you have used. Okay, so we look forward to seeing your work on Dojo. Take care and happy literacy, everybody.